A cantilever beam of span 5 meter carries point loads of 2 kN, 3 kN and 5 kN at distances of 1 meter, 2 meter and 3 meter respectively from the fixed end. Draw the SF diagram and the BM diagram. So the first step to solve this problem is to draw the cantilever beam. And so here is our diagram. This is the fixed end A. The whole span is 5 meter and we have 3 point loads which are mentioned at distances of 1 meter, 2 meter and 3 meter respectively from the fixed end. So 2 kN is at a distance of 1, 3 kN at a distance of 2 meter and 5 kN at a distance of 3 meter from the fixed end. Then the next step is to do the shear force calculations. The shear force calculations will be done uh, for points along the section, along the beam and different for different sections as well. So SF at point B, because there is no load over here, the SF at B is going to be 0. The SF for this section BC is also going to be 0. Then at point C there is a load of 5 kN. So SF at point C is equal to minus 5 kN. Then SF for section CD is going to be this load, a 5 kN load. So SF for section CD is minus 5 kN. Then at this particular point D, there is one more load of 3 kN. So the total load at this point is going to increase to 5 plus 3, 8. So SF at point D is going to be minus 5 minus 3, that is equal to minus 8 kN. And that is going to remain for the section DE. So SF for section DE is minus 8 kN. Then at point E, there is a load of 2 kN. So that is going to get added to the previous loads. And our SF at point E is going to be minus 5, minus 3, minus 2. That is minus 10 kN. And that is going to continue for the whole section EA. So SF for EA is minus 10 kN. Then the next thing is that you calculate the BMs. That is the bending moments. Moment is nothing but force multiplied by distance. So this BM is calculated at different points along the beam. So our logical points will be according to the different loads that are situated on the beam. So BM at point B, which is the free end, we always start with the looking at the free end first and then continue towards the fixed end for a cantilever beam. So BM at point B is 0. BM at point C is also going to be 0 because the if I can load, the force passes through this point C. So at this particular point there is no moment, but as it increases, as the distance increases at point, say at point D, we have a 5 kN force here which will cause a bending at point D, and the maximum bending at point D because of this 5 kN is going to be 5 kN multiplied by the distance, that is 1 meter. So BM at point D is equal to minus 5 into 1, that is equal to minus 5 kN, kilonewton meter. Then BM at point E, at this point the moment is going to be because of this 5 kN and the 3 kN forces. So BM at point E because of this 5 kN is 5 kN into the distance, that is 2 meter. 5 into 2, 10, and this is going to be the because of 3 kilonewton it is going to be 3 multiplied by 1. So BM at point E is equal to minus 5 into 2 minus 3 into 1. So that comes to minus 13 kilonewton meter. And then BM at point A. Now this is going to be because the moment here is going to be because of all three forces. So again we'll calculate BM at point A is equal to minus 5 into 3 minus 3 into 2 and minus 2 into 1. So that is 15 and 6 and 2. That comes to minus 23 kilonewton meter. Now let us look at how the SF and BM diagrams are drawn. So first of all we have to draw the beam diagram again. along with the loads and the distances uh, as per this figure. So, and then after this we have to draw the SF diagram. So, and that is to be done according to scale. So our SF varies from 0 to 10 kilonewton. So we have this point 0 to here 10 kilonewton. Then we have to start drawing for the different points and for the different sections. So from B to C, SF is going to be 0. So it is 0 till here. Then for the section CD, it is going to be 5 kN. So here at this point, the SF is 5 kN and it continues till here, till the point D. And then at point D, 3 kN gets added. So it comes to 8 kN over here. And it continues for this up to this point E. So here, till here it is 8 kN. And after that, because of this 2 kN, it comes to 10 kN over here at this point E, and it continues till the fixed end A. So up till the fixed end A, it remains 10 kN. So this is our SF diagram. So now let us look at how to draw the BM diagram. So for a BM diagram, let us look at the BM at different points. So for point B, the BM is 0. For point C also the BM is 0. At point D, the BM goes to 5 kilonewton meter. Now for point loads, the BM is a straight line. So we join this 0 and 5 kN meter. And then at point E, it comes to 13 kN meter. So again, because of the point load, it is going to be a straight line. So we join this 5 kN and 13 kN meter lines, points, and then at A, the BM is maximum at 23 kN meter. So again, we join the points from 13 kN meter to 23 kN meter with a straight line. That is how our BM diagram is going to look like.